Okay, guys. This is the Grumpy Vlogger. This is going to be a real quick intro. For those of you wondering about the Power Air Fryer Oven Plus and the Power Grill, they're both made by TriStar. They're made by the same company. That explains why I like them so well. And two, those racks, they're wire racks inside that oven. The only thing I recommend you do is maybe put a light coat of oil before you, like I did some pastries last night and they stuck a little bit. I forgot to oil them. And just put a light coat of oil, olive oil or cooking oil, or spray it with some Pam or whatever, just wipe it very lightly. Or as Judy said, you might even put a little butter on there, but anything to keep it from sticking too bad. But it didn't stick bad. I mean, it was clean up. It put it in the sink, washed it up. It was done. That simple. Anyways, that's it for right now. We're hoping to go to the lake. It looks like we're gonna make it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all of you that aren't sure which, I am the Grumpy Vlogger. I'm in the truck. I don't know if you can see over my shoulder, but Ranger's with me. And way in the back, there's a blue tarp there. The weather cleared today. We are on our way. A little later in the day than I intended, but hey, we are there. We are moving. We're not there yet, but we're on our way. Mama Vlogger's wore out. She's not feeling 100%, but once we get there and she can get settled in, she'll be fine. And anyways, I just wanted to give shout out. This will be for day 16, hashtag VEDA 16. I can't remember what the question is, so I may skip today's question, or I may add a little bit later after we get out there, okay?
Why
But
did you ask?
it's not what I asked. They have a list of questions that they do for each day of the month, and you're supposed to answer them. And I don't remember what today's was. Well, it'll be for tomorrow. This goes up tomorrow. But anyways, guys, I'm going to sign off for a little bit, and I'll put a little more in later. All right, bye-bye for now. We are here. That's all I can say at the moment, but we're here. Okay, folks, I am the Grumpy Vlogger. I did my intro earlier as we were driving out here. We're at the cabin. I'll do a tour tomorrow for the next day's show, or I might do a live stream tomorrow out here. But anyways, the question of the day, I looked it up. What makes me laugh? Well, just about anything. I laugh at myself more than anything, but I got to tell you this real quick story. A friend of mine, his grandmother, who passed away several years ago, I'd gone down and helped her move up to Muskogee from I think from McAllister, where she lived. Anyways, we drove up. She'd sold her house, and she moved up close to be near her son and her grandson and all of her family up here. Well, she was in her late 80s, I think, at this time. And this is during the time that they were talking about all the viruses in the mail, in our email. People didn't want you to make sure you got a good virus protection, because, well, my friend Larry went over to check on her, and her mail was stacked up outside, and he got real concerned. So he went inside and checked her and says, "Grandma, why haven't you gotten the mail?" She says, "I don't want to touch it." It says not to open it because it's got a virus in it, and at my age I can't afford to be I can't afford to catch a virus. So anyways, it's stories like that and stuff like that. It's a true story. I kid you not. She wouldn't touch her mail because she was scared of getting a virus. You gotta love us old people. We have a different way of looking at things. But in case you haven't noticed, this is after Mel's show. I'm kicked back. I'm relaxed. We just got through eating. It's kind of late getting in here. I'm sitting in the cabin. I'll give you kind of, bags are completely stacked around here. It's still a work in progress, guys, but there's just a little bit of the inside of it. Mainly what you see back there is bags and tools that I'm using to work on. But anyways, it's stuff like that. It's cute stories. I laugh at myself more than anything. I'm known to do stupid stuff. One time my daughter-in-law wanted to borrow some paint that we had left over from doing our living room or our bedroom or something. And of course Judy tells her, hey, we got some back there in the hallway. She said, you still got some? Yeah, it's back there. So it's up on a high shelf, and at that time I could reach high. So I reach up there and I'm pulling it all off, and I'm looking up at what I'm doing, and as I'm looking up, I see something was on top of the can, and coming right at me was one of them old swing line electric staple guns, with the flat front edge. The front leading edge of that came right across my nose, broke my nose, blood gushing everywhere, and there's my wife and my daughter-in-law laughing their butts off at me. Mind you, I kind of fell up against the wall and slid down. It's a very confined hallway, sort of like leading out to our back carport. So anyways, and then if that wasn't bad enough, she worked, I don't know at that time what she was doing. She might have been the assistant manager. Anyways, they all knew me at the bank she worked at. And I go walking into the bank the next day, and they all stand up and start clapping and cheering for me, because I kid you not, I had two of the worst. I mean, my eyes look bad right now because I'm tired, but I had two of the worst black eyes, and you can still see right there's where I broke that nose, and that's probably been 15, 16 years ago. But that's the kind of stuff that makes me laugh, whether it happens to somebody else or whether it happens to me. But it didn't make me, Mama Vlogger just said, it didn't make me laugh then, but it did make me laugh afterwards, and I still laugh about it. But those are the kind of things, good stories, good friends, joking around. I mean, I try not to, but when Judy falls down and she says, I've fallen and I can't get up, I just can't, especially after I've told her to be careful and don't fall. She turns around and does it. She says, I've fallen, I can't get up. Well, I just kind of got a snicker, because the whole commercial thing comes into my head. But anyway, so guys, remember, check out what's up here. I hope everybody enjoyed Mel's live stream tonight. Dennis Lovelady, fantastic. Frank from Carolina Drones was on there. Also, very interesting person to listen to. He hinted at, without actually saying anything, and I missed the first few minutes of it because we were just getting into the cabin, and I was just getting everything unloaded and getting Judy settled in for the night. So anyways, it's going to be another 10-minute video, guys, but I'm going to, like I said, Dennis, you did a good job. I enjoyed that. I am going to check out State Farm Insurance now that I know the details a little better. So that said and done, this is the Grumpy Vlogger coming at you from the cabin. Remember, here, don't forget this. Remember, okay? Don't forget it. It's right down there. And that thing that looks like that, I'd like you to press it. Or you can press that. So, yeah, she'd heard. Okay, I'm doing my closing there. Anyways, guys, this is the Grumpy Vlogger, and coming at you from the cabin up near Lake Tenkiller, Oklahoma. All right, I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.